Hi guys, it's Candace. Welcome back to Journal Me Crazy. I know. So we're gonna make a quick and easy. I know it's wet, that's why I can't touch it. I just splattered it with some white splatter. Yes, still coughing. And some carved pumpkin splatter because I got tired of that marmalade because it goes everywhere. So I saw that and drug out my carved pumpkin. So I know it has a bug on there, but I have all these extra little things from Michelle's kit, and so I just thought that would be cute. So what it's meant for, it needs to fit in a legal size envelope. I think it's a number 10 they call it, so they can be mailed. I know, hint hint, wink wink. And what they're intended to be done, excuse me, is, well, to carry some very important stuff on the inside. But when you get them, you can, well, doggone it, I can't lay it down because it's wet. You can take and tip it in. I know, I'm like, what's the word? What's the word? Can you even see me? Yes. And you can tip it in to a blank page, so that way, with some tape, glue, or whatever, so that way this gives you another design in your notebook, in your journal, and it gives you some tuck spots. And you know, you can always put another pocket on the back if you need another tuck spot or whatever, but that's what we're going to do. This is just truly a quick and easy thing. But I got to make a ton of them. Excuse me. Because, you know, they're going to be mailed somewhere. So I'm using this stencil from my insides. This is the paper that I'm using, the William Morris paper. It's from ArtHabitus, and it's the WM5 excuse me, page. And she has 24 papers. That's what it is. I'll link it in there. And then this is the AdamoPrints, her brown antique papers. I mean, this is the darkest one she has, but it goes with what I wanted. I know I got my big cutter here. Then I cutted a bunch of, yeah, I don't know if that's a real word, but I cutted a bunch of the big labels from TheJunkJournalStudio. Crud. From the Entomology and Botanical specimen slide kit, because that's what I used on there. So I'm just going to set them back here with my bugs. And I can't guarantee you what bug's on there. If you don't like the bug or whatever comes your way, put something else on top of it. And then I just tore some brown paper, painter's paper stuff, inked around it. I know, this inking stuff's for the birds. And then I did intend for, you know, because it's going to be tipped in, to possibly have like this tab on the top and this tab, a tab maybe on the side. So I'm going to put both of them in there so you can ink them or not ink them and put them wherever you want, depending on what you do with it. Because I can't put the side one in or it won't fit in the envelope. And I want to put the top one in because I don't want to get bent. So there you go. Oh, hey, there's another one. All right, so let's see. You know, obviously I just need to trim these down. I guess I need to open this to make sure my other one, I know I got all these paints are still on here from the last play date. Oh, because I didn't put them up. Here, they'll fit right there. I don't see that's my problem. I don't put anything up, but that will be remedied when we go upstairs. But then I felt bad because now if I go upstairs, I have to wash stuff in my vessel sink in the bathroom. I'm like, oh my God. So it means I'm going to have to like clean the stinking sink every doggone day so it doesn't get ruined. I know. My dilemmas. I am trying to open this up. That's my right now dilemma. So they can all be I don't know if it matters, but probably not. Y'all. Yep. And I do believe a lot of it has to do with all these old books I have down here on the bookshelves. I know I might have to sacrifice them. I know. So I'm just trimming this off. I mean, nothing, no rocket science. Oh, but whatever one is, they all need to be. So I want them to be, what is that, 8 1/4? I don't know. We'll see if that's gonna happen. Pretty darn close. You know, every time you put it, you know, when it comes through your printer, it prints different because how it's pulled in there. That's why it's never straight, because your printer never pulls it in the same way. So we'll just put that aside for now. This is my main one. I know, after all that. Okay, so let's just, whoops, let it slide. Not really, but, oh, Jesus. Little girl, you better move on somewhere. It's raining out there, so they're a little damp. 8 1/4. But I can't stand that licky all the time. I have those ears that hear everything, and it drives me slap banana boat crazy. I mean, it truly does. All right, so I know, see, that's not even straight. I got a loose hair flying around in my face. I guess I want to pull that protective cover off of it. Rah. Oh, I'm like, wait, I didn't cut it all because I was whining. I know. All right, now let's see where we are. Where we at? Looks like that's going to be even there. So it looks like 10 3/4. We'll see if that works for what we're going to do. All right, so 10 3/4, but, oh good gosh, this is, I guess that's a 0 there. 8 1/4 is what I said. Okay, so I know I got all this trash over here. Let me just cut these. Make sure this is 8 1/4. I know I got the TV on upstairs. I'm not even up there. I'm wasting electricity. What can I say? Okay, so I'm going to want, let's just try 1 inch and 1 inch. I know I'm cutting it off at 2, but that's because I'm going to go back and cut this in half at a 1 inch. Okay, so we have our things. And then we write 8 1/4 on here in something that I will see. Maybe I need to tape it up there. Okay, 8 1/4 inches. Okay, and then I'm gonna score 1 1/2 in 4. Okay, I think. I don't know. We're gonna see. Oh gosh. All right. All right, where'd I just had it. Good grief. See, I didn't put it back where it go. Oh, there it is. Because I was going to use it. Oh, and who did I have on the front? This one. Okay, so we're going to score this one. Oh, let me just double check. I think it's 1 1/2. Yep. Okay. So 1.5. Well, I'm gonna do not quite 1.5. 1 2 3/8. So 1 3/8. And that's going to give us our one pocket. And now come over here. We're going to score this at 4. So that's going to be our center. And then whatever is left over here, which looks to be 1.5, but well, obviously I cut them different. Oh, did I even make that a deep enough score to? And the answer is nope. 1 2.5. I said this one's 1.5. The other one's 1 3/8. If your paper's 10 3/4. Oh my gosh. Okay. I know I've got all this stuff everywhere. All right, let's just see if this is gonna, I know now that I've squished it down, let's make sure it's gonna fold together. And it does. It's almost perfect. I mean, like 1/32 off. So what I'm gonna do in here is I'm gonna come and I'm gonna put this in there with about 1/2 inch, and we're just gonna glue the tops and bottoms so we'll have a double tuck. But before we do that, I know we have to, let's ink around it. Ooh, that had a lot of ink on it. And then I want to stencil first. I know this wasn't supposed to be so inky, but well, it kind of got inky. Not hurting my feelings. You know, I like ink. And, you know, I know there's a lot of people that's like, oh, I don't like to ink. You know, and I hate that if, you know, when I make something and send it to you, it's something that you really don't like because it's inked. But, you know, it sure is hard to try to do and not do when you're just doing a bunch of happies. You know? It's supposed to make you happy. Okay, and then we're just going to kind of ink on this side because this is going to be the side showing on one side. And I like this one. So this is going to be the one. I'm just looking at the design. That's the only thing. Who's going to show the most. So I like that one on that one. Okay. So now before we close this, I want to stick my, this away because it's, you know, longer. I want to put my stencil on here. And this one, I know, I couldn't find my other ink. So I'm using the Harmony by Spectrum Noir, the Friar Brown. It's almost the same as Vintage Photo. There he is. I'm like, where's my... And I'm just kind of putting it on here. I'm not doing, you know, matchy-matchy or all over. I mean, where it goes, I'm just kind of throwing some on here and there. So that's what you get. You get some hot messes. But just, you know, just a little something so it's not all white. Oh, that's already closed. This one, it's a funky lid. Oh, I sure forgot to ink here. All right. Now, in which way am I going? That away. Okay. I just like to print that way, if that's the only reason. Now we're not going to glue here because we need it to be open. We're just going to glue on the edge. You know, just, I mean, not even 1/2 inch, not even halfway through. And then we're just going to stick this down here. So that way we have a double tuck spot. And then we will glue the whole side down. Now when you get it, and if it's, you know, too long, it shouldn't be because it's 8 1/4. So it should fit because, you know, most of your long pages are, you know, about 8 3/8. Because by the time you, unless you print border to border or no border, then that's about how much you have left over after you trim everything down. Excuse me. You know, and then just want it to have a good chance to dry before you go messing with it. And this would be a good time, you know, if you're sewing, to sew that down. But I'm not sewing too many. I know I need to go count. All right. So we have that. And like I said, it's just going to take a few minutes for it to get straight. Now I can tell you right here, you know, when you fold it, something's never straight. So I just need to trim that because I can see it. That little hair was hanging over. You know, that bothers me. Okay, so now let's just use something that will go in here. All right, so now you got a tuck spot here. Oh, that's way too long. That's way too long too. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Oh, here we go. No, that's white. You can't see. There we go. I found something. You have a tuck spot there. Then here you have a tuck spot there. I know. You know I'm about to go sing my little McDonald. Here, tuck there, tuck everywhere, tuck, tuck. I know I can't help it. And then, ooh, that's pretty. And then a tuck spot there. So you have 2 pockets on the inside. And like I said, you can always add a pocket of whatever you like on the back. And then this is designed to attach to a page. So you can put some washi tape down here. Put some washi tape down there. And then it opens up and you have an extra tip-in 4 pocket. I know. So let's decorate our top real quick. Let's see. What do I have over here? What kind of bug do I have? I know. Like I said, I sure hope you're not going to throw it in the trash can because it has a bug on it. I mean, he kind of blends. I like him. Ooh. So, oh, I just have to ink. Where'd he go? I need to ink my little buggy. Hey, old boogie, boogie, boogie. Oh, yeah, y'all should have saw me. You know, I'm out there trying to pick those 12-inch cut logs over there, which, let me tell you, it burned good, smelled good. It must be it must be hickory or something, because, oh, man, that fire was burning, made me hungry, because it smelled so good. So, but yeah, that was like, had my big old shovel. You know, because since that little snake friend was out there, oh my God, I didn't want to see him again. So, oh, and I did burn that book that I can't stand. So now I don't have a glue book. I know that's horrible, huh? But I was doggone tired of it. Shoot, I had used so much of it, but I hated it. Okay, so now we're just gonna whoop out a smelly, no, it's not bad. Reader's Digest, it's a pretty one though. Oh yeah, Emily called today. She's like, Mimi. That's what she says it. Mimi. I found an old bookstore. It's in a shade. I can't even say it. Shed. It's a shed. But how she does have a little twang that goes on. And she said there was, you know, some old people in here. About in their 70s. And she cracks me up. And I guess I should start from the beginning. Anyway, I don't know. I'm trying to say shed how she said it, but I can't. And there was this, you know, she said you could tell that, you know, they knew each other. They were customers. And she said they had books everywhere. Everywhere you looked, there was a book. She said they were just books stuffed everywhere. And she said nothing was more than $4. And she said, I found a big old stack and it only came to $8. And she said the person was like, honey, we only accept cash. And Emily's like, oh, well, where's the ATM machine? Because, you know, she only uses her debit card and stuff. She, you know, if she carries cash, she spends it. Even if she has her debit card, she spends it. What can I say? And so they're like, oh, you know, just around the corner, 2 blocks, and everything. She says, okay. She goes, I'll be right back. She goes, don't let anybody take my books. And she said there's, you know, the little man that was in there. They were talking back and forth. And he's like, oh, honey, just don't worry about it. I got this for you. She's like, no, no. She goes, I was just going to go down around the corner. He's like, no. He said, I got this. So she said, Mimi. She's like, that little old man bought me my books. I said, well, that was nice of him. She says, I know. She says, but, you know, I didn't need him to buy them for me. But she sure accepted it. But, she's like, I had $5 on me. And so you should have told him that you had $5. So anyway, but so now that is going to fit in here and give me just, I mean, a little bit, because 2 things I have is a little wider than this that's going in here. So, oh, well, can't help that one now, can I? So, but she went to pick her friend that's a boy. You know, I don't dare put it the right words together because then she'll break up with him. But she went to go get her friend who's a boy, his dog named Dennis, because she was home alone and she thought Dennis needed to come stay with her. I mean, she's got Poppy, Ivy, a dog, her cat, then her roommates, oh darn, I forget his name, their dog, and then the other roommate has another dog, but she needed Dennis because Dennis is a big dog, so she drove over there and got Dennis. He's so cute. So she sent me a picture of him. But anyway, and so I'm just gonna splatter some whites on here just to give it a little extra personality. And then some carved pumpkin that doesn't leak all the way up inside of its head. See, you don't even see that little buggy on here. But, yep. So that's our little quick and easy tip in. I know I gotta go cut all my other stuff. And like I said, it'd be really cute if you put some sequins on there or something. But, you know, I have to limit myself because I got to do a bunch of them. And then you open it up and then it has room. It's got 2 tuck spots on each side. So, I know, I'm wondering, I can't open it because it's wet. So, I guess I can wait a minute and then I'll be right back. Let me wait for a second so it can dry, so I can open it and show you what it looks like. So I'll be right back. Okay, guys, there you go. It's dried. So the front's going to be assorted because, you know, depending on what label or how I tore the paper and what kind of bug or butterfly or whatever's in the kit. What's left over there is going to go on there. And then, like I said, this gives you 2 tuck spots on each side, so you can put a big card there, put a big card there, here card, there card. I know. And then, you know, they can be bigger, little, whatever. But there you go. Now, that's a quick and easy. And isn't it cute? I mean, oh gosh, I mean, look at the front. I mean, even with that, and even him, he's cute. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, if you're on my list, I was gonna say my ho-ho list, but anyway, my happy, you know, instead of a happy meal, we have happy mail. If you're on my little rack list, I will be getting these done and getting them in the little envelopes. I had to order more of these from Amazon because I was out, so I think they're supposed to be delivered on Monday. So I'll have everything ready. I have the labels printed, so yeah, they're gonna be plain Jane. Yeah. So I'm sorry. I know I might splatter or something. I don't know. Oh, I got a stamper thing I can do. Okay, so anyway, they'll have something on there. So I will let you know for sure, but they will be going out with other stuff. So I will see y'all in the next video. I know it's short and sweet, but it's a quick and easy, so it's supposed to be short and sweet, and I didn't go over. I know. Imagine that. So lots of kisses, lots of love. Y'all have a great day and a blessed day, and be watching your mailboxes. So I'll see you later. Bye, guys.